Hello students, welcome back to MathFeast Java programming tutorials. In this video, I'll be discussing reading elements into a single dimensional array and passing arrays as parameters. Let's see the contents. Introduction, reading one dimensional array as a parameter from method and reading one dimensional array using scanner class. Also, sending one dimensional array as a parameter to methods. Let's start. Storing elements can be done in three different ways: initializing, storing element by element, and reading. In the previous video, I have discussed initializing and storing element by element. In this video, I'll discuss reading arrays as parameters and reading arrays using scanner class. Reading 1D array as a parameter. Now look at the class parameters in which there are two instance variables. One is an array, 50 memory locations are stored. The array name is values. And another instance variable is int len. These two member variables are available to both the instance methods. One is void read, second one is void display. Now, in Blue Java environment, Blue J environment, we can read arrays as parameters. For example, void read int x square brackets. This is a parameter. Now, user may enter, instead of 50, may enter 5, 10, whatever it may be. So, we take the length of x as the final length. Now, one for loop which is taking len as the maximum element and storing whatever is there in parameter variable, that is x of CTR, into values of CTR. Values is an instance variable, member variable. So whatever is there in parameter is being stored in member variable, that is values. Now display method taking another for loop till len and displaying whatever is there in values, that is instance variable. Let's see the same program in Java environment. Now let's see the contents of reading parameters, the same program, two member variables. One is an array, second one is length. Two instance methods, void read, which is receiving x as a parameter, which is an array. Both of them are instance methods. So we need to create an instance, that is object. Over here, we'll call read method. Now it is accepting an array int x. So we give, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Although there are 50 memory locations are reserved, and at the most 50 integers it is giving the message, we gave only 4. So x dot length would be 4 now. For loop runs 4 times and here also runs 4 times. Here assigning the values, that is in read method, the values in from x are stored in values array. Say okay. Now accept it. Display method is displaying from the instance variable, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Had it been double here, we will take double, and here also double values is equal to new double, and the parameters should be double. Nothing else, no change. Length would be integer only, total number of values, and CTR, that is index, also integer only. Only in 3 places we have changed. So control K and try to execute the same program again. Now it's a double array. So we try to give 2.4, then 3.6, only 2 with commas, within curly braces. Say okay. has accepted, and then display will display both the values. Had it been float, in that case, in 3 places we change again, and in place of this double also float. Control K, no errors, again execute, and float values should be given using F. So 2.3F, comma 4.5F, and so on and so forth. We are giving only two values. Say OK, comma, with separated by comma, and accepted. Now it displays 2.3 and 4.5. Had it been characters in single quotes, strings in double quotes. This is how we read parameters in BlueJ environment. Here is a practice exercise for you. I'll give these questions in the description box. And this is reading arrays as parameters in BlueJ environment. Now, reading one-dimensional array using scanner class. Look at the program, import java util.scanner, reading instance, and we have taken two instance variables. What are they? First one is grades, second one is len. Grades, 50 memory locations. Now we have written code to read void read and void display. But how to call in main method I'm showing over here. Now we create an object of the same class, that is reading instance R1 is equal to new reading instance. And then R1 dot read. Read is a method without any parameters. So read parenthesis semicolon. And display is another void method without any parameters. So R1 dot display. Let's see the program in Java environment. Let's see the contents of reading instance class. Util.scanner is imported, and then char grades, new char 50, and int len, two member variables, and two member methods which are instance methods, and the third one is a static method, that is main method. Now scanner sc is equal to new scanner, how many grades you want to enter, at the most 50. Now len is directly read because it is a member variable. Read can access both of them. Len is equal to sc dot next int. Then for int ctr equals to 0, ctr less than len which user has entered. And this for loop is displaying a user-friendly message, enter grade of student ctr plus 1. Ctr is initially 0. Temporarily incrementing, enter grade of student 1, student 2, student 3, like that, the number of elements which are stored in len. Then grades of CTR is 0. This is temporarily incremented, not finally. So grades of CTR is equal to sc.next dot caret 0. This method I have taught you in input in Java. sc.next tries to read a string, even if it is one character, double quotes. Now caret 0, 0th index character is stored in grades of CTR. That is the first element, then second, then third, till len. Now void display is displaying user friendly message, grade of student 1 is equal to grades of CTR, that is grades of first element, second element, that is 0th element, 1 element, and so on and so forth. Now main method is calling read and display, that is creating an object R1, R1.read, R1.display. Let's execute this program and see. Main, okay. How many grades you want to enter? At the most 50. Let's suppose I say 3. Grade 1, A, press enter. Grade 2, B. Grade 3, grade of student 3 is, let's suppose, A again. And press enter immediately. Grade of student 1 is A, student 2 is B, student 3 is A. This is how we take input using scanner class. Practice exercise 2 based on input using scanner class. I give these questions in the description box. Let's see sending one-dimensional array as a parameter to methods. Import util scanner, reading scanner, but here please observe, void main has two variables. These variables are not member variables, they are local. First one is string name square brackets is equal to new string 50. 50 locations are stored for names array and int len to store the length. Let's assume we have read the array using a loop. Then we are calling another method to display. Now, as a programmer, we are supposed to write two different functions. First one for reading, second one for displaying. Otherwise, whenever we want to display, we need to read. Once if we store them in the hard disk, again read back into the array, then display. So two different methods should be created. Now display method we want to call in void main. Method call display sending two parameters. They are known as actual parameters. What are they? First one is names, second one is len. Names address we are sending, pass by reference. Now len is an integer, so pass by value will happen in Java automatically. So display names no square brackets in method call, but at the method header, I mean formal parameters, should receive array, that is string n square brackets. If there are no square brackets, display function understands that n is a single variable, not a collection. So at method call, no need of sending square brackets with the help of square brackets. Only reference or address will be sent. Now, in display method, names will be given alias name n, but len is passed as pass by value or call by value. So value will be copied onto L. Let's see the program in Java environment. Reading scanner is the class name. Static void main has two local variables, len and names. And scanner, we have taken how many strings? At most 50. And we are taking length. But here, we are trying to read a string array and length is an integer. If you recall, lesson 14, input in Java. After reading an integer, the SC object will be left with null. And that null can be read by strings. So first string would be empty because null will be taken automatically. I'll show you that also. Otherwise, extra sc dot next line should be written not storing anywhere. Link is given in the description box about lesson 14. Now, system.out.println, enter len strings. Enter if the length is 4, enter 4 strings. Now, counter variable till less than len, enter input 1, name of CTR. Names of CTR is equal to sc dot next line, reading directly into the array. And this loop works len many times. Now we are calling display method by sending names, the address, and len integer. The address will be stored in n, and len contents will be copied onto L. Now running a loop till L and printing whatever is there in n. N and names refers to the same memory location, only pass by reference has happened. Lesson number 34. Pass by value, pass by reference. Link is given in the description box. Now let's execute this and see. Reading scanner, main method, okay. How many strings? Let's say 5. Enter input 1. AA is the first name, BB, CC, DD. Input is in blue color. Input 1 is A, and so on and so forth. This is the output. So we know how to read and how to print using scanner class. But here, let's assume we don't give this extra statement sc.nextLine. What will happen? Control K, close this, and main method. How many strings? At most 50, we say 3 only. But enter input 1, enter input 2. Why? Because input 1 is taken that null character, because next int reads only till integer part and leaves that null, because everything in scanner is read as a string, and string ends with a null character. So if we give length as 3, just 3 part is taken and that null is left over there. That null is read by first next line. Now in input, let's say AA, BB. Now input 1 is blank, that is null, which is not displayed, and second and third. So this is very important. Please recall that after reading integer, if at all you want to read a string, then we need one extra sc dot next line. Refer chapter 7 of Essentials of Computer Applications for further understanding and practice exercises. And the next video is about objects as arrays in Java. Thank you.